Hey, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Rita. Thank you and welcome to my channel. My name is Rita. Like I said, I'm glad you are here. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. Without further ado, let's get into this video. And today I'll be discussing about 3 ways that every Christian should need to invest. 3 things that every Christian need to invest themselves in. The Bible tells us in Proverbs 4:7 that wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all you are getting, get understanding. It's not enough to consider ideas in our own head. We have to apply the knowledge in order to get the understanding that we need. And I think the number one way for us Christian to do so is to invest first and foremost in our own selves. In order to invest in our own selves, we need to seek knowledge and understanding in the areas that we lack. For example, if you want to grow more, you want to increase your finances, you have to read books on finances. If you want to know more about real estate and investment, you have to read books on real estate and investments. If you want to grow personally on your faith, you want to go into a deeper understanding of who you are and who God has created you to be, then you have to consecrate a lot of your time reading the Word or reading faith-based books or faith-based contents. And the goal of all of this is for us to become a lifelong learner and to create habits and disciplines that are lifelong, not just because you want money now, so you're going to read books now in order to try and have money right away, but to be a lifelong learner, that you can impart this knowledge and the understanding that you have gotten to other people as well. And investing in yourself, it's never really a wasted time. I feel like with the age of social media that we live in, we have access to almost everything that we need, but a lot of people are just not lifelong learner. We have these short videos on YouTube, somebody coming to talk for 3-4 seconds, and we think we have the information, but we don't ever come to the knowledge of the whole truth, because you cannot tell the whole truth in 3 seconds. And I feel like books are very good because books really do build discipline. You have to sit there, you have to consecrate your time, and you have to focus. A lot of little videos on YouTube or TikTok, Instagram, whichever media you use, a lot of videos are really quite small, and we cannot get the whole picture in just or the whole picture or understanding in 30 seconds. So in order to invest yourself, we need to build small habits, small disciplines that will guarantee that we are lifelong learner, and we're not only learning for the moment, but we are lifelong learner, and we can impart the knowledge that we have or the understanding that we have gained to other people as well. So search the areas that you need to grow in. If you want to grow in your faith, if you want to grow in business, if you want to go back to school and learn a new skill, cooking, for example, then buy books on cooking and see how people have done it. If you want to open a restaurant, for example, you can read books on that for you to learn and to get understanding, so you can apply some of the principles that you have learned into your own life. And the next thing that I think every Christian should invest in is to invest in others. It's very, very, very important that we don't neglect the people around us while we are also trying to build us. And I think, giving our time, like volunteering into a community center or volunteering in a church, volunteering anywhere, or giving investing in others with your time, giving a friend a phone call, checking up on your parents, whatever it might be. You need to hold on. I'm just going to read you what I wrote down here. It says, when you know your value, you are empowered to recognize and elevate the value in others. People are one of the most undervalued and therefore the most valuable assets on earth. Jesus outlined that investing in other people is one of the best ways to steward our money. In Luke 16:9, it says that you use your worldly resource to benefit others and make friends. Then when your possessions are gone, they will welcome you into eternal home. So people are valuable. Jesus values people, and we need to use the resource that we have, whether it's time, money, food, words, being kind to people. That is all that is needed. Sometimes you don't need to go extravagance or to provide things that you don't have for yourself, but to be a helping hand to somebody else, saying hello, can I buy you some food if you have money, if you have the means to? Can I just do something? Just be kind to people, because one day when you're lacking, they'll be there to help you and assist you, because we're all we're all in this world to help one another. We're all here to help one another. So invest in people. Invest in your friendships, relationships, in your marriages, in your relationship with your kids, in your relationship with your husband, in your relationship with your community, with your neighbors. Invest in them, and you will never be alone. So invest in those relationships. They matter, and you matter as well. And lastly, the last thing that I think all Christians should invest in is in their belief. If you are supporting organizations or ministries that do not align with your belief, then I think you're doing yourself a disservice and some sort of injustice. Invest in organizations that supports your belief. If they are funding abortion and you don't support abortion, there's no need for you to be funding that organization or that ministry. So invest in things that really truly align with your belief, with your core belief, and that aligns with the Word of God. And that's all I had to say for today. If you have other suggestions, you can leave them down in the comment section. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye bye.